bankers. I'm sorry. So we were talking about the JIB. So today my topic is gonna be bills of exchange. Apologies, the throat is a little gone, so that's why I'm having a little problem there. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about the topic of bills of exchange. Acha, what do you mean by bills of exchange? Bills of exchange can be defined as negotiable instruments. Okay, they are basically negotiable instruments which are prepared in such a way which talks about exchange of things there. When we talk about exchange, it is like I promise you to pay certain amount of money after a certain period of time. That is promissory note. If you order me, that is, it is like an I order Niharika to pay certain amount of money after a certain period of time. That would be called as the area of bills of exchange, which is bills receivable. If I have to receive money, it would be bills receivable. If I have to pay money, it would be called a bills payable. Okay? And when we talk about these questions, let's get to one particular question. It says, what is the purpose of discounting a bills of exchange with the bank? To increase the maturity period, to transfer the bills to another party, to obtain immediate cash at reduced amount, or to avoid paying the bill. What is the purpose of discounting a bills of exchange with the bank? So there's a purpose behind discounting the bills of exchange. When we talk about the bills of exchange, it is something that we define as it is a negotiable instrument under which I am supposed to pay to the other party after a certain period of time, है ना? But if you are holding the bill, you are holding the bill as an asset, but you need money out of nowhere, somewhere down the line, you said I need urgent money. Now you can sell this bill to the bank, and bank will receive that money from me. Okay? For example, if it is rupees 10,000, if you held the bill, you will get 10,000. If you sell it to the bank and bank gives you 10,000 and bank receives 10,000 from me, bank is not making any income. Bank will make an income only if they receive they give you, when you are selling the bill na, they give you 9500 rupees and bank gets 10,000 from the person who is supposed to pay. So technically bank will earn 500 rupees. This is called discounting. Okay? That is when we sell the that particular bill. To increase the maturity period, to transfer the bills to another party, to obtain immediate cash at the reduced. At this point of time, you need immediate cash at a reduced amount. You're ready to have a lower amount there just because you are in dire need of money at that point of time. You're like, give me the money right away. You take the bill and give me money. That is what we can call it here, to obtain immediate cash at a reduced amount. Next point, when a bills of exchange is drawn on debtor, what journal entry is made by the creditor at the time of issuance? Number 1, debit accounts receivable, credit bills receivable, debit bills payable, credit cash, debit bills receivable, credit accounts receivable, debit cash, and credit bills payable. When the bills of exchange is drawn on a debtor, what journal entry is made by the creditor? Drawer at the time of issue. When you issue a bill, there is a drawer who issues the bill. There is a drawee on whom we issue the bill. And there is something called pay, to whom the bill is given. है ना? How do we work upon this? Drawer is A, drawee is B, and pay is again A. A held the bill till maturity. A orders B to pay him after a certain period of time a certain amount of money, say rupees 10,000. This is assumed that this is the amount that they have to pay. So this would be debit accounts receivable, credit bills receivable. Then if he orders to pay 10,000 to B, for A it's a bills receivable, For B, it's a bills payable, right? So we are asking what would be the journal entry in the books of A. It's gonna be B, bills receivable, है ना? It's an asset, it would be debited to A, bill receivable account debited to A. So how do we work upon this? In this case, if I am supposed to receive money, then for me it's a bill receivable. So I'll write it as bill receivable to A, because to B, sorry, to B, yeah, because B is supposed to pay me the money, na? He is my debtor. So he is now released, but I have got a bill receivable. In this case, A is the one who issued the bill on B and ordered B to pay him 10,000. So for A, it's a bill receivable. Now he's released from being a debtor, but he has become a bills receivable. Okay, visible now? In this case, the correct answer is debit the bills receivable and credit the accounts receivable. Accounts receivable means the debtor here, the person who's supposed to pay us money. When a bill of exchange is accepted by the debtor, what journal entry is made by the debtor at the time of acceptance? Debit bills payable, credit accounts payable, debit accounts payable, credit cash, debit bills payable, credit bills receivable, debit cash, credit bills receivable. When a bill of exchange is accepted, when you are saying that yes, I accept that I'll have to pay you money after a certain period of time, what would be the journal entry this debtor is going to pass? See, we had a drawer, we had a drawee, and we had a pay. How are they working upon this? A and B. When B is passing the journal entry, it's a bills payable for him. And A was a creditor who's gone now. So basically the creditor is being reduced and bills payable is being paid. So in this case it's gonna be the creditor. Creditor is accounts payable. We have accounts payable on the debit side and ultimately the bills receivable, bills payable on the credit side. Since we are supposed to pay now, we are accepting it. Yeah, when we are accepting it, it has to look like this. This is wrong. This is actually accounts payable. The question has little, this has to be accounts payable, credit, bills receivable. No, this is to be supposed bills of exchange by the debtor. What journal entry is the debtor? Debtor is required now. For the debtor, the one who owes us money, for him it's a bills payable. Okay? Debtor is the person who owes us money. So for him it's a bills payable. So the journal entry, the question here is wrong. Now let's look at the next question. It says, what is the due date of a bills of exchange that is used on that is issued on June 1, 2023 with the term of 90 days? August 31, September 1, August 30 or September 30. See, we issued a bill on June 1. On June 1, that means 29 days of June, 31 days of July, 30 days over. Then we have June, July, and then we have August. You know, so this is going to be 29 days here. This makes 60, and then we have 30 days of August. Achha, I'll have to change this point now. Since this is for the term of 90 days now, so August 30 days will make it 90, and then we have 31, 1, and then 2. It should be actually 2nd of September. Due to the grace period, we have something called grace period here now. So as per the grace period, the point here should be this. September 2 should be the answer. Okay? Because it is not 90 days, it is 90 days plus 3 days more for the grace. It is gonna be September 2. Acha, if it would have been October 2, then if it is October 2, we would have taken it as something where we are suppose October 2 would have become October 1, because if it's a public holiday then it has to be preponed. Public holidays have to be preponed. Next point, there's a bills of exchange. There's a bills of exchange with the face value of rupees 5,000 is discounted at the bank at a discount rate of 5%. What is the amount received from the bank? 4750, 5000, 5250 or 4500? The bill was for rupees 5,000 and the bank will never give me 5,000 if the bill was for 5,000. What will bank earn out of it? For the bank to earn, it should at least have 5% there, है ना? So 5% means 250 rupees. The bank will deduct this 250. We are left with 4750 rupees. That means the money that I'll receive from bank is 4750. In this case, the correct answer would be rupees 4750. Acha, sometimes in the questions they can also play with this. They can give it as 5% is per annum. So you have to divide it by 12, and if the bill is for 3 months, then multiply it by 3 months. Okay? So that is what you'll have to do. If it is given per annum, you will have to convert it for the time period of the bill. That's a very strong rule that we are supposed to follow. When a bills of exchange is dishonored or which is not paid on due date, what journal entry is made by the creditor? Debit cash, credit accounts receivable, debit accounts receivable, credit accounts receivable, credit bills receivable, debit bills receivable, credit cash, or debit accounts payable and credit cash. When there is a specific bills which is dishonored, which is not paid. See, the point is when the bill is not paid on the due date, the creditor is gonna be annoyed. है ना? The person is going to say, now the person is again my debtor and the bill receivable is gone. Because it was an asset, the asset is reversed and the person is again my debtor. I am supposed to receive money from him. So debit cash, no, we are not receiving even a single penny. Debit the accounts receivable, yes, he has again become my debtor. And again we have something called the area of credit receivable, bill receivable. So we have debit the accounts receivable, or accounts receivable is the debtor, the person who is supposed to pay me money. So the journal entry is debtor to BR. If I have paid the noting charges, so first of all I'll actually say that noting charges are paid by me only. This is basically acknowledging, yes, the person haven't paid me money and I am paying it to get it done from the court. That 100 rupees are supposed to be paid, so the amount is here. In this case, if the bill was for 1000 rupees, noting charges would be included and the bill receivable is gone. Along with, I'll recover the remaining portion as noting charges from him. So the debtor has to pay this due to the noting charges portion. Okay? So he has to pay more. And I'll consider it in this part only, that debtor noting charges to cash, and later on we'll be recovering this noting charges from the debtor itself. I won't recover 1000. No doubt the bill is first of all dishonored. Okay, it is dishonored for 1000, but later on I'll recover this 100 rupees extra as well, because this is paid by the particular person himself. Na? Why did he have to pay this money? If the bills of exchange is paid before the due date, what journal entry is made by the debtor? Debit the bills payable, credit cash, debit cash, credit accounts payable, debit accounts payable, credit cash, debit cash, and credit the bills payable. If the bills payable is paid before the due date, it's good. Then you get a rebate if you pay the money before time na, then if the bill was for 10,000, you will have to pay less, because obviously you are holding the bill for a lesser period there. Debit the bills payable, credit cash, debit cash, credit the accounts payable, then debit the accounts payable, credit cash, and then we have debit cash and credit the bills payable. In this case, in the books of drawer na, sorry, in the books of drawee, he's gonna be quite happy. He's, for him size, it is bills payable, bills is paid, and then he has lost cash. Basically he will write that his liability is extinguished and he has paid cash. Okay, it is gonna be bills payable to cash. What is the term for extending the due date of the bill? If you say that the bill was for say 90 days, and the person comes and says on 80th day that I cannot pay you, give me at least 1 month more, and the drawer agrees. In this case, what they are doing is called renewal. First of all, the old bill will be cancelled and the new bill will be renewed. That's the rule. Old bill is cancelled and new bill is renewed. So that is called renewal. When a bills of exchange is renewed, what journal entry is to be made by the creditor? Bills payable, credit cash, bills receivable, credit cash, debit cash, credit bills receivable, debit accounts payable, and credit cash. When a bills receivable is bills of exchange is renewed, see, it's being renewed there, we are agreeing. The creditor, what is going to be the creditor doing? He will say, okay, the person is again the bill is being renewed now. Yeah, when we are renewing the bill, first of all the previous bill will be cancelled and the new bill will be issued. Okay, so in this case, when a bills of exchange is renewed for the creditor, the one who is drawing the bill, I think there is a little change that I would like to make. Since he is issuing a new bill, it's gonna be debit the bills receivable and credit the accounts receivable. Okay? The correct answer is going to be new bill is issued by the drawer na. So he'll just write about the new bill there. So the correct answer is debit the bill receivable and credit the accounts receivable. So that's it for the day, everyone. I hope this particular lecture was helpful for you. If it was, then kindly go ahead and share it among your peers. And along with that, what you can do is the next thing that you can do is, in order to take this particular batch, what you can do is you can check it out on our website or in our app for further details. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and share this class among your peers. And at the same time, if you like this particular session, I'll be meeting you on every morning at 6:30 am. So kindly be there. Thank you. And check it out on our website or in our app for further